What's up guys, welcome back to the Star Bazaar and to another tips and tricks video for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've been meaning to do this one ever since the lightsaber combat revamp we had a couple of months ago, and it just kept getting pushed further back, so we're finally getting around to it. This is the lightsaber hero's strengths and weaknesses, and this one's all about the lightsaber heroes on the light side. Every hero and villain in Star Wars Battlefront 2 has a strength and a weakness, something that helps them win and something that they should try to avoid. And in this video, we're going to list all of those strengths that the heroes should try to play towards and the weaknesses that they should try to avoid. This is all in the hope that you learn how each hero should be played and how each hero should not be played, because if you try to play to their weaknesses, you'll probably lose, but by playing to their strengths, chances are you'll win. There won't be any stats or number values or anything like that in this video. This is just me giving a brief explanation of how each hero works and what their intended playstyle is. There really isn't any wrong or right way to play Battlefront 2, it's all up to you. The idea is just to show what the devs had in mind with each hero and how they were intended to be used, that's all. So with that introduction out of the way, let's just jump into it and check out the first lightsaber hero on the light side, Luke Skywalker. Luke is a very baseline hero. He's very average. He has average stamina, no outright strength or weakness, but he is a faster than average hero. The best comparison that I could make to Luke is with Mario in Nintendo games. In games like Super Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart, every single character has stats that let them do better than others in certain areas. Bowser in Mario Kart is big and tanky and hard to knock away, while Pikachu in Super Smash Bros. Is small, fast, and light. Mario in both games is average, right down the middle, with no strength or weakness either way. This is how I see Luke Skywalker in Battlefront 2. He is average in offense and average in defense, but the one thing that sets Luke apart is his speed. He is probably the fastest hero on the light side, so that should be used to your advantage when playing as Luke. Besides his speed though, there really isn't any set playstyle that Luke does best with, other than maybe his jump in jump out playstyle, but he is a good hero for experimentation. Beginners should get familiar with Luke as he is a good stepping stone to learning all the other lightsaber heroes. So his strengths are his speed, and his weakness, he really doesn't have one. He's very average. Maybe the fact that he can't take a hit too well, he is a bit of a glass cannon, so we'll go with that. Grandmaster Yoda is next, and he is the complete opposite of a glass cannon. He's very tanky, and his strength is in his defensive capabilities with high defensive stamina, the ability to heal himself and others, and a small size, which makes him hard to hit. He has average attacking stamina, but very strong attacks, so that balances out there. In my opinion, Yoda is one of the best lightsaber heroes in the game right now, and possibly the best light side lightsaber hero, since his only weakness before was slow attacks and slow movement speed. But both of those are now gone as of a few patches ago. Before, he had trouble keeping up with the others, and the balance to that was his damage output and the ability to survive, but now he can keep up and outdamage a lot of the villains. His only real weakness now is the fact that he has very little range. His Unleash is the only ranged attack that he has, but other than that, Yoda's amazing. The best way to play Yoda is to always be moving, healing himself with presence and blocking as he goes, while using his strong attacks to cause damage where you can. His dash attack's ability to break through blocks and deal high damage makes Yoda a fearsome opponent. Strengths, high defense and power, and weaknesses, ranged enemies. Rey Bebe is next, and her strength is her very high stamina and good stamina recovery. With Insight, she can essentially double her stamina, and when she runs out, it takes just a second to start coming back, and it also replenishes very fast once it starts. She can jump right back into the action and is a force to be reckoned with up close, but like Yoda, she has a weakness to enemies at range, since her ability set is best suited for close range encounters. She can close the distance with Dash Strike, and Mind Trick can help too, but she needs to be up close to be effective. The best way to play Rey is to use Insight to find her targets, then get up in their face to attack them very aggressively, using her high stamina and quick recovery to your advantage. She's not bad defensively either, but offense is definitely her biggest strength. Strengths, high stamina, and devastating offense. Weaknesses, ranged enemies. Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi is next, and he is the undisputed defensive king of Battlefront 2. He has very high defensive stamina, can outlive all other heroes and villains in terms of blocking attacks, and also has great health recovery, so his strength is his ability to block attacks and stay alive. He's highly defensive. His weakness is in his offense. He still has strong attacks, but without help from Restrictive Mind Trick, he does suffer a bit. He has some range with his push, so he isn't completely useless from longer ranges like Rey, but a more defensive playstyle is where Obi-Wan shines. The best way to play him is to outlive your opponent's attacks and then counter when they're low on stamina, using Restrictive Mind Trick to stop their abilities and dodges to help you with your counterattack. Strengths, very high defense, weakness, offense. And last up, we have Anakin Skywalker. As you all know by now, Anakin is the nuclear warhead of the light side. His strength is his high damage output and his ability to completely dominate and overwhelm his targets. Every one of his abilities can be chained together to cause huge damage, and he has the highest lightsaber damage output in the game, but he has just average attacking and defensive stamina. His stamina recovery is very good though. Anakin's weakness is when he runs himself out of actions. Most Anakin players will come in hot and use up all of their abilities and stamina to try to finish their targets off early, and this is where Anakin starts to fail. Once he's out of abilities, all he has is his average stamina to help him. Once he's out of stamina, he's a sitting duck. Best way to play Anakin is a mixture of offensive and defensive. If you have your abilities, focus on your lightsaber attacks more and only use abilities when you're out of stamina. The goal is to overwhelm your opponents with high damage, but not to run yourself out of steam in the process. Strengths, high damage and very dominant. Weaknesses, fittingly himself, and the average stamina, which can go quickly if you're not paying attention. And with that, those are the strengths and weaknesses of the light side lightsaber heroes. I'm definitely planning on doing the dark side next, but if you guys want to see me do the blaster heroes on both sides as well, let me know down in a comment below and I'll plan to do that as well. If you found these tips helpful, give the video a thumbs up, and if not, let me know in a comment down below how this series can improve, because I will definitely be doing the dark side, and if there's something I can improve on, let me know. That's it for this one, guys. Once again, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe if you're new if you're looking for more Battlefront 2 tips like this, and news updates and discussion pieces. We do it all here at the Star Bazaar, so I hope you consider joining us. I appreciate you all stopping by the channel. This has been your boy, Turkish Delight, and I'll see you all out on the battlefront. Peace.